And we are coming live to you from the JSE. We're trying to find solutions to our economic doldrums, where it is that we need to look. We've just heard from the JSE, who have been telling us that there are structures in place to try and make it more even spread, to sort of bring back some sort of social conscience. But I guess that's going to take a while. Let's talk a little bit more about small business environment. David Morobe is the firm's executive general manager from Business Partners Limited, which believes that small and medium enterprises are key to pulling the economy out of the dire straits that we are in. How?
Well, certainly the small and medium enterprises are one of the solutions that can be considered towards addressing the challenge that we have with unemployment. But I must hasten to add, it is not the panacea to all the structural challenges that we have in our economy, but it can certainly contribute in addressing some of the lack of employment opportunities in our society.
How?
What we need to do is to invest in them. We need to unlock that entrepreneurial talent, give it the impetus to go out there and do what it does best. Remember, it is not government that creates jobs. What government does is to create an enabling environment wherein all businesses can thrive, big and small alike.
Well, that's the sort of government we would like to get, wouldn't it? Because that hasn't really been happening at the moment.
Unfortunately, there have been challenges, but
yes,
it's not insurmountable. I still have faith that our leadership will find a way to give balance. But all we are hoping for is to address those issues that make for an enabling environment, so that organizations such as Business Partners and others alike in our economy can begin to invest more than we do. We put in about R1 billion annually into small and medium enterprises, but I don't think it's enough. I think we need to be quadrupling that amount for us to be able to
now,
reach.
Where must that money come from? Is that money there, and how do we unlock it?
There's a lot of money, but it's not going through to opportunities that are there. The finance minister announced in his speech in February that there's a lot of amounts put together for small businesses. It is somewhere within the system, within government departments. There's a small business incubation funds. I think it had about R3.2 billion. There's something within CEDA and CIFA. All we are saying is that there needs to be a public-private partnership so that we can all harness our energies together and make sure that those deserving, viable small and medium enterprises can be invested in.
We were talking to Wolf Mayer the other day, and he was saying that there certainly is an impetus when it comes to this area. So you get the sense that the focus is in the right direction. It's just unlocking it. And as you say, if small and medium enterprises succeed, we at least on our way up. Certainly. How can somebody access that sort of money? What do they need to do? What is your advice to them if they want to get going on this road?
I think it's about putting together a comprehensive, I would say, plan. And I know it might sound as a cliche, but for investors, we want to see how that money will be used. Will it be for a long-term or a short-term need? And to match what return the investor would like vis-a-vis what the entrepreneur can deliver onto the table. So I think if you get to the investor with that type of package, opportunities are bound for you to get access to that funding.
Because there's a catch-22 here as well, isn't there? I mean, you've got an idea, you're an entrepreneur, but you've got to try and convince the bank to give you money, and the bank has no track record really of your potential success.
Certainly, and remember, we are using other people's money, whether it's government or shareholders, investors. We want to make sure that those funds are used responsibly to create value for yourself, for the nation, and create those jobs that we require as a society. Remember, if you get small and medium enterprise to function optimally, you're addressing the problems that have been addressed in the National Development Plan of having an inclusive economy. So we need to make sure we find these SMEs and unlock the talents that they have. One thing that I hope for from government side and also, as well as the private sector, is to address the issue of late payments to small businesses.
Yes, I mean, that's crippling, isn't it?
We inadvertently kill many small businesses thereby, and so many jobs have been lost in the process. If we just get that thing right.
And how do we address that? I mean, should it be in some sort of legal framework? I mean, how do you make those measures punitive if they don't adhere to them?
The new small business minister, Ms. Kumbuzo Nchaveni, can contribute to that. I think policymakers need to engage. They need to legislate if needs be, but get together with the private sector so that we are all together saying, this is a crisis, the biggest crisis we are facing as a nation. The numbers are staggering. I mean, think about it, 6.7 million people unemployed, and that's only the official unemployment figures. If you take the expanded definition, it's 10.2 million people that have no jobs.
And I mean, we were just saying that, I mean, that's half the size of London. I mean, that is a city of people who don't have jobs.
This is a scary thing, and these are people without work and who have no hope, and this is a crisis. And what is even more scary is that the highest component is the youth of that unemployment figures. You can't have a youth that do not have opportunity, that do not have hope to do something and contribute meaningfully to our society.
And is there hope? I mean, where is there hope? I mean, this is fertile ground for growth. Tell us what you see that's coming out of it that is exciting, that can excite us.
I think there are new opportunities coming up that require perhaps our young entrepreneurs, and hence I'm saying we should look, or we should unlock that entrepreneurial talent that vests in our people there. We need to address the mismatch of skills between what we have in our society and what the economy needs, and therein I think we'll find an opportunity for those that we can fund and bring new business opportunities to the fore.
Okay, well, keep doing what you're doing. David Morobe, thank you very much for talking to us.